In this recipe, a special chipotle sauce is blended. It's then used to spice up some ground beef, and this filling is rolled into tortillas. It's covered with a cheesy sauce and the chipotle sauce and some grated cheese, and then baked till the cheese is melted, golden, and delicious. Welcome back to Kravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. I'm smiling because we're doing Mexican again. Today we're going to be making enchiladas, but not just any enchiladas. We're going to be making my chipotle beef enchiladas. These enchiladas are smothered with a really simple chipotle sauce and baked in the oven, and it's ooey and gooey delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get cooking. Let's start with the chipotle sauce. I'm going to start with a can of chipotles in adobo sauce. This is 186 ml, that's 6.55 fluid ounces of canned chipotles. I'm also going to add 2 cups of diced tomatoes. I'm adding in 4 cloves of garlic and about half a cup of onion. I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to start to process it. I'm going to fill the empty can with water. This again is 186 ml, that's 6.55 fluid ounces. The water is going to help the sauce get to a fine puree. Unlike a chipotle sauce I've made previously on my channel, I won't be cooking it as this is going to be cooked in the oven anyway. Add salt. Now for the ground beef. Heat up some oil and add 1 cup of finely diced onion. Cook this for a few minutes and allow the onions to sweat. I'm going to add in 1 pound of ground beef. Of course, you could add pork, chicken, or even veggie ground. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, salt and pepper to taste. I'm also going to add 1 cup of diced mushrooms. Mushrooms add great flavor and they also blend and extend the value of the filling. Cover this and allow it to cook. Now I'm going to add some of this chipotle sauce in. I'm going to add 4 teaspoons. I'm going to start with 2, mix it in, and then add 2 more. I'm just cooking this a little further to dry up the liquid. Now remove and keep it aside. I'm going to use the same pot to make my cheese sauce. Add 4 tablespoons of butter. Add 2 tablespoons of flour and whisk it in. Now I'm going to pour in about 1.5 cups of milk and I'm going to mix it in. Add a cup of cheese, salt, and mix everything together. Turn off the heat and allow it to cool. Now I'm going to work on the tortillas. I'm using corn tortillas, but you can also use flour if you wish. Some like to heat these up in the oven, but I prefer to stick them in the microwave about 4 or 5 at a time. I like to zap them just for about 10 to 20 seconds. Once out, I'm going to smear them with some refried beans. I'm using store-bought refried beans, but I've just enhanced it with some fresh onion and coriander. On top of the beans, I'm going to add some ground beef and cheese. You will use as much as you need depending on the size of your tortilla. I'm just going to keep these aside while I roll some more. The tortilla size I used is about 5.5 inches in diameter, and this recipe should make about 12 enchiladas. Once done, get these into a baking tray. Typically, these shouldn't break. They will break if 1. Your tortillas, especially corn, are not fresh, and 2. If they're sitting out for too long. These might have been sitting out for too long while I filmed this video. It doesn't matter as it's going to get covered anyway. Spoon some of the cheese sauce over and then all of the chipotle sauce. Cover this with cheese. Again, this depends on how many you're making, and bake it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. The cheese will be melted, ooey and gooey and golden brown. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for Chipotle beef enchiladas. They are a great family favorite and you're going to love it. If you love this recipe, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to share my videos with your family and friends so they can enjoy these amazing recipes as well. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Happy eating. Bye.